Hello and welcome to this week's newsletter, and this week we'll start with Under Armour, and we have the new summer spring clothing arrive. We had a little drop of the blacks and the pinks back last month, and now we have the blues. Different shades of blue arrived this week. Nice light blues there, darker blues, some block stuff at the back. We've also got some funky flowery shirts. Look at these beauties with matching caps. Some nice pattern shirts there at the back as well, along with some mid layers there as well. Very smart they are. Wind cheaters and sort of fleecy tops as well. Very, very smart. A whole load of stock has arrived. Lots of different sizes, including some of the largest sizes. As I know some of you like to have nice loose clothing, let's say. So yeah, all the new Under Armour stock has arrived, as well as our Glenmuir summer season stock as well. So let's wander over that. So we've got some nice shirts there, okay, all club logoed. Some nice greens there as well as the normal blues, blacks and navies, which is the fashionable colours these days in golf. So yeah, if you're after some new clothing, come and take a look. We've also got plenty of shorts in stock as well. Lots of different sizes, lots of different colours in the shorts as well. Look at that little makeup, eh? See that? That's nice, isn't it? What about that? What about the shorts, the shirt, and the cap next to it, eh? What about that? They'll be smart, won't they? So lots of different shorts as well with different colours. In competition news now, we'll start off with two men's teams that didn't do so well over the last week. Unfortunately, the Tolly team, after their final showing last year, hopes were high, but they travelled to Finn Valley on Sunday and unfortunately lost. Always a tough place to go, Finn Valley. And yeah, away from home, it's always difficult to win. So unfortunately, the Tolly team could not follow last year's efforts in getting into the final. But unlucky gents, good effort. Always difficult to go away from home and win. So unlucky there. And the seniors Beaumont team, unfortunately, lost on Monday as well. I think they lost 13 down in the end as well. So, but again, away from home, it's always tough to win those matches away from home. And it always does surprise me why we don't play these events on neutral venues. It would make for a better competition, in my opinion. But both the Tolly team and the Beaumont seniors team are out of this year's cup competitions. On to individual competitions now. We'll go back to last Thursday's men's midweek Stapleford, where Dane Whiteley won Division 1 with 35 points, beating Graham Holmes and David Uden both on count back. Well done, Dane. In Division 2, Ben Warnoff won with 37 points. He beat Tony Wren, Kevin Carter and Harvey Baldwin and Phil Juno all on 36 points. In Division 2, Stephen Eady won with 36 points. He beat Glenn Bowles on 35 and David Easter on 34. Well done to everybody there. On Saturday, we had the Centenary Trophy competition, which was a mixed medal competition, where Jamie Goff won with a fine net 69. Well done, Jamie. And he beat a whole list of people on net 72. Well done, Jamie, the Centenary Trophy champion. On Sunday, we had the mixed roll-up event, mixed roll-up Stapleford, where Tommy Hunt won it with a fine 39 points. Well done, Tommy. He beat Marie Norman into second on 36 and Kevin Milne also on 36, but in third place on countback. Well done to everybody there. In Portugal news, my trip with Ollie to Portugal next year, we've had a lot of interest, which is great. We've got 20 names also down, all depending on dates, etc. But we're probably going to start finalising names next week. So if you are interested, come and get your name down on the interest sheet. It doesn't mean you're committing to anything just yet. And what we will do is we'll then email all those that are interested. Well, first of all, we'll confirm dates. Then we'll email everybody who's on that interested list the dates and the approximate cost. And then you can say yay or nay from there. But it's good to see that there's so many keen golfers to get out there for some winter sunshine. So it's brilliant. Yeah, me and Ollie are very excited with it all. So 20 names down so far and maybe a few more that are interested as well. So looks promising. Looks like it's definitely going to happen anyway, which is what we want to do because it's going to be great fun. Bit of winter golf sunshine. Superb. You can't beat it. Right, on to Pro Captain Challenge news now. And unfortunately, Me and Captain Stu lost again, but this time by only 1 point in a tight game against Neil Cunliffe and Kev O'Brien. Neither team were at their best, really. It was a bit of a struggle all the way around for all four of us, including myself. I have just suddenly, my golf has fallen off a cliff. I was trending nicely in the last 6 months or so. My game is just gradually improving as I rededicated myself to the game a little bit, and then suddenly the last couple of weeks it's just fallen off a cliff. No idea why either. It's just one of those things, isn't it? Golf is just absolutely nuts how you can be playing so well 1 minute and then suddenly you can't hit anything. So yeah, that's happened. So I've done a bit of work over the last couple of days to try and rectify that. But yeah, you never know with golf, do you? It's just so frustrating. It drives me absolutely nuts still to this day. 35 years of trying and playing this blooming game, and I still get equally as frustrated as I did 35 years ago, to be honest. But there we go. That's golf, isn't it? Got to take the rough with the smooth. This week, we've got Dave Punter and Kelvin Gillies tomorrow morning. I'm doing this newsletter Wednesday morning, tomorrow morning at 9:30, because then I am off to County Cork for 4 days golf this weekend. So looking forward to that, 4 days golfing. Yeah, looking forward to that, and various different golf courses in Cork and around Cork. So that should be good. So I'm not here this weekend, so Ollie will be in charge along with Jax. On to the professional tour news now, and on the DP World Tour, they played what is called the Soudal Open over in Belgium. Fantastic old school golf course in amongst the pines of Belgium. Looked fantastic. All the players are raving about the golf course. Not a big hit and gouge golf course. You've got to place it around the golf course nicely. So it was good to see some excellent golf there around a good golf course. And it was Simon Forstrom who won the event. He held his nerve. It's his first win on tour in his first season on tour. So he's a bit of a late bloomer. I think he's like 31, 32 years old. Bit of a late bloomer, but he was very steady under pressure. He won the tour school back end of last year to get his TP Tour World card. And now he's won his first time on tour. So yeah, good to see that. He was held his nerve nicely. He beat Jen Dantorp into second. Torbjorn Olesen came third, furthering his Ryder Cup credentials again for this year. So it's good to see him playing well. On the PGA Tour, it was Jason Day's first win for 5 years. He's gone away, remodelled his swing under the tutors of Chris Como. That's Justin Rose's coach in the past. Chris Como has basically reinvented Jason Day's swing to take a pressure off his back. He struggled so badly with back issues over the last few years. But they've changed his golf swing to relieve the pressure on his back, and my word, it's paid off. He won for the first time in 5 years. Great to see that, and has to be one of the favourites now for the PGA Championship coming up this weekend. Come and get your USPGA sweepstake. We've still got several left, actually. We're a bit slow selling them this week, so if you get this newsletter on Thursday evening or even maybe Wednesday evening, come and get your USPGA Square, because potentially there might be some left. So even if it's Friday morning, come and get your PGA Square. There might be some left. But look, looking forward to the tournament. USPGA looks fantastic around Oak Hills, where he won the Ryder Cup in '95, and Jason Duffner won his PGA in 2013, I think it was, sort of thing. Great old golf course, great old traditional American golf course. So looking forward to that. Apparently he's playing tough. It's going to be quite cold out there, so the golf ball's not going to be going very far, and they've got to hit it very straight round there. So it should be a kind of low-scoring week, really, or high-scoring, depending which way you look at it. But yeah, it should be a good golf course. The usual suspects will be up there, I'm sure. Dustin Johnson won on the Live Tour at the weekend. He beat Cam Smith in a playoff, so those two on the Live Tour coming into a bit of form. I think Brooks Koepka was up there again as well. So yeah, you've got some good Live Tour players in form as well as those standard players on the PGA Tour. I'm not going to pick a winner because my picks always do dreadful, but I think Scotty Scheffler, he's been in good form again. His putter was a bit cold last weekend at the Byron Nelson, but he still finished in the top 5 with a cold putter. So if that putter warms up, then he could be the man to beat, as well as John Rahm, obviously. But Scotty Scheffler will be my pick for this week. On the LPGA Tour, Jin Young Ko won. She beat Minjee Lee in a playoffs, two of the top female golfers there. That was over on the LPGA Tour. That was the Cognizant Founders Cup. So yeah, Jin Young Ko continuing her good form. I don't think she's world number one, but she's not far off that, as well as Minjee Lee, both top 10 female golfers in the world. So that was good to see that. Okay, right, that's everything for this week. Like I say, I'm off to Ireland for the weekend, so looking forward to a bit of golf there. Take care, and I'll see you all next week. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.